Well, you hear there within the past couple of hours, police now declaring the situation in downtown Portland a civil disturbance, ordering crowds to disperse as two sides go head to head in downtown today. We are following the still evolving situation as officers try to prevent what you're seeing here. Some small skirmishes breaking out between groups, far left Antifa clashing with Proud Boys and other groups on the far right. This is again a developing situation here in downtown Portland. We do have team coverage. We've had multiple crews there all afternoon to bring you the very latest from this. Thanks for staying with KOIN 6 News. I'm Emily Burris. We are going to go to one of our crews here. Again, the situation still evolving. Our Jennifer Dowling was speaking with people on both sides throughout the events this afternoon. Jen, what have they been telling you?
Well, Emily, they've been telling me that they're very passionate about their beliefs. We've got on one side people who are more of a right-wing type political beliefs, and then on the left we have more liberal beliefs. Of course, we had the folks from Patriot Prayer come down today. We also had people from the Proud Boys, and on the other side we had people from Rose City Antifa and other liberal folks. Behind me now, we've got some very passionate people, but we do have a sit-in happening right now at Southwest Park and Southwest Yamhill. You can see that this is a pretty large crowd, but it has dispersed a little bit from earlier in the day. We actually got elbowed out of the way just a few minutes ago by police who were detaining a couple people. I don't know if they were actually placed under arrest, but they were placed in restraint. So it has been a volatile day. Now, this all started on the waterfront. The crowds marched the World Trade Center. They tried to follow Patriot Prayer across Hawthorne Bridge. Sorry about that, folks. I know we're live. It's hard to deal with this type of situation and keep everyone from using expletives. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, back to the start of this. This started on the Hawthorne Bridge, but they couldn't get past the police line. Then they started to march. They got close to the waterfront by the World Trade Center. Patriot Prayer went to the east side of the river. They tried to follow, Antifa did, but they were not able to because of the police presence. And we talked to both sides, about why they were out protesting today. Let's take a listen.
As long as Ted Wheeler keeps pandering to Antifa and not calling them out by name, we're going to keep coming out here. We're going to keep wasting his resources. He's going to call all the agencies that he's called. He's going to call the National Guard, the FBI, all of those people, and we're going to keep coming out here until Ted Wheeler does something.
Ordinary Americans are standing up against this nonsense, and the idea that that should be depicted as something that is violent and wrong, I think is silly.
If you aren't anti-fascist, you are a fascist. And people have to start paying attention to hate.
All right, this protest is happening around the time. The Unite the Right rally happened in Charlottesville, Virginia. That was August 12th, 2017. So fast forward a couple years later, this is sort of around the anniversary of that protest. That is when Heather Heyer was run over and killed, and the person was just sentenced recently in her death. Some of the Antifa protesters out here today talking about how it is poignant that anniversary this month is close to this rally happening around this time. Now, back in 2018, there was another protest again in August. I was covering that rally, and that one was even bigger. There were thousands of Antifa people here, and police, again, used kind of the same tactics. They were able to keep them apart during that rally, but that one did get intense. There was a lot of police action, a lot of non-lethal rounds that were fired. We were downtown when those were happening, so I did not experience the same amount of non-lethal response from police. We weren't in a situation where we were hit by flashbangs or anything like that during this particular protest, but it did get a little heated, and some people have been taken into custody. So we'll keep following this throughout the evening, and I'll pass it back to you in the studio. Emily?
All right.